How can they be so mean, so hurtful? Why don't they stop when they know they're hurting me, cared about me? Then how could they say such hateful things? I'm so confused. They act like I'm the love of their life one minute, and then like I purposely killed their cat the next. Ugh! Why? Why? How? If you have ever dated a narcissist, I would bet money that these questions have raced around your mind and toyed with your emotions on more than one occasion. Many survivors will continue to be plagued by these questions well after the relationship is over. These lingering and manifested thoughts occur, for one, because the survivor gets no closure after being discarded by the narcissist. And for two, because the average person doesn't think like a narcissist. The average person can't fathom or comprehend how someone can find pleasure in deliberately and intentionally sabotaging, demoralizing, and inflicting pain on others repeatedly and continuously until they are merely empty shells of who they once were. Why narcissists do this happens for a couple of reasons, which I'm about to explain. As to the hows, well, we will never truly know, which in all honesty is a blessing, because to fully comprehend it, you have to be as dark and as heartless as the narcissist itself. Now, no relationship is ever going to be perfect. Even the healthiest of relationships will have their ups and downs. It is not uncommon for a disagreement with your significant other to turn into an argument. In fact, it's actually normal for couples to fight from time to time. It's probably even safe to say that at some point we have all been guilty of having said things that we don't mean in the midst of a heated argument. Having the occasional argument doesn't mean you're going to or that you should break up. And most of the time, you can get out of these arguments without having caused too much damage on one another. This is because of something called object constancy. And it is within this where the difference lies between having an argument and having an argument with a narcissist. Object constancy, basically, is the ability to maintain a positive emotional bond with another, even during moments of anger, frustration, upset, or disappointment. It is what allows you to feel emotionally connected to another, even in the absence of their presence. Since narcissists, as well as sociopaths and psychopaths, lack in development of object constancy, they can become incredibly cruel and threatening in heated situations, often even turning things unnecessarily into a heated situation just to get a rouse out of you, just to hurt you. All they can focus on in these heated moments are the negative feelings that they have for you. They cannot see you as someone they love and someone who angered them at the same time. Everything to a narcissist is black or white. In their eyes, you are either all good or all bad. This is why many times the narcissist is referred to as having a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde type of personality. It is what leads one to feel like they're always walking around on eggshells with their narcissistic partner, just waiting for the other shoe to drop. One minute, you're the love of their life, and then suddenly, out of nowhere, this heinous, cruel monster appears in front of you, showing you no mercy, because they legitimately have no mercy for you. Nor do they have any remorse or accountability, making it easy for them to go so quickly from one personality to the next, as well as from one source of supply to the next. And why they can say and do the most hateful and hurtful things and then act as if nothing ever happened. Because without any remorse, empathy, or accountability, they have no guilt of any kind. Nothing ever sticks to them. The blame is always at the fault of another and projected outward. They project their bad behaviors and actions onto others through blame shifting, circular conversation, and other means of manipulation tactics. Being the master manipulators that they are, the other person is typically left feeling confused, crazy, and eventually will start to question their own reality. If you're dating a narcissist, chances are they targeted you, viewing you as a valuable source of supply, someone who will make them look good, someone who is strong and successful. With the use of love bombing and mirroring, they lured you in, tricking your mind into believing that they were the perfect match for you, your soulmate even. However, this period is very short-lived. The love bombing gets replaced with demoralization, insults, and gaslighting, amongst other abusive, manipulative behaviors, progressively chipping away at your self-esteem and your sense of worth before you suddenly and brutally are discarded. As the survivor, you're left heartbroken bewildered, trauma bonded, and confused, while the narcissist is already out to their next source of supply. You desperately want to fix the relationship. You crave for just a taste of the love bombing again. You long for that person you met at the beginning. Or, at the very least, you just want some form of closure and explanation to let them know how bad they hurt you and how wrong they are and how fucked up all this is. As hard as this is to hear, it is just as hard to have to say. Believe me, I have been in your shoes. However hard it is, though, doesn't touch a sword to how important it is to actually grasp and accept what I'm about to say. You're not going to fix the relationship. They aren't going to change. You're not going to get closure, nor a valid explanation. Letting them know how bad you hurt only fuels their supply and will only lead to more pain for you. They will never own up, take responsibility or accountability for what they have done. And if they do, it's to keep you hanging. It's to have you on standby if they need to feed their supply. It's not genuine, sincere, or going to change anything in the long term. Why? Because they literally are incapable. They don't think like the average person. They don't have empathy. They don't have accountability. They don't have object constancy. It's not easy to accept because you do think like a human. You know people can change. People can grow. People can control their behaviors and actions and bad habits. I agree, they can. In fact, most others probably would likely agree also. However, people can do this because they have accountability. They have object constancy. They are able to empathize, rationalize, and see things from different perspectives. Narcissist can't. It sucks. It's hard. It's heartbreaking even. I won't say it's impossible because I don't have the power or the right to say anything's impossible. However, it is more probable for a hippo to learn to fly than for you to fix a narcissist. The best thing you can do is to save you. Focus on you. Fix the hole they left in your heart. It may not be the closure you wanted from them, but at least now you have answers as to why. And like I said before, as to the hows, well, we will never know because we don't think like them. And for that, I thank the stars above every single day. Remember who you are. Remember you deserve so much more and love yourself enough to be free.